While traveling California in 2016, we stayed for a few days in a small barn that was turned into a guest house. And while my physical body was having a really hard time having an allergic reaction to the climate, my consciousness was having lots of fun hopping different realities. And on this particular night, I was sleeping upstairs by myself, and as soon as I started lucid dreaming, I saw a tall sorceress wearing a white robe entering the room, and she took me into the sixth dimension. We entered a vortex that looked like sort of as if a night sky wrapped itself in a tube like this. So imagine you're flying in a space where the stars curve around like that. So when we got to the point where we had to be, there was a master teacher and two more people aside from myself. And I was so fascinated with everything, where we were and what was happening around, that I was trying to memorize every little detail and not miss anything. And the first thing that caught my attention was the robes that both the master teacher and the sorceress were wearing. While hers was really long white robe, his was slightly open in the front, and it had multiple colors. It was such a combination of colors that we don't have here on the planet Earth. It's really hard to describe. And as I was looking into it, I was trying to understand what type of fabric it was made out of. And as soon as I had that thought, my consciousness was just zoomed in into the particles, and I understood that it was not actual clothing. It was a really high concentration of energy. And the energy was moving, switching shapes and color, but it could look solid for the human eye. It could look anything you want, I understood later on. So, to my very surprise, the master teacher did not look like Gandalf. In fact, he did not look like an elderly person at all. He was a very tall, young male, maybe somewhere in his 40s, if we can compare that to human age. And he had black hair and very striking sort of Asian facial features. All of us were just fascinated looking at him. And we were told that we were there to observe and learn. And they put us to stand in a sort of a circle. And inside of the circle, there was this huge ball of energy. Inside of the ball was a spinning light vector that was producing more rays of energy that were coming out of there. And the first thing that he showed us was levitation. He told me to step inside of the circle. With just a lift of his hand, he made me levitate off the ground for about 2 feet. And when I say ground, I mean a space that I was standing on, but it was actually not a solid space. It felt solid, but if you look down, it was just particles and particles of stars. And so I levitated and I was moving all inside of this ball of light. Just so much fun. We had lots and lots of fun going through these exercises. And the second thing that he showed us is how to bend time. With the snap of his fingers, while he was standing in front of the spinning light vector, he created this energy field. He basically stretched it like this, and we saw past, present, and future. And then he jammed them together like this, and they became one ball, and it was the present moment. So we saw that past, present, and future all exist in one place, and it is this present moment. And the next thing after that, he showed us how to teleport, and we were taking turns between the three of us. I stepped inside the ball, and he, with the snap of his fingers, he took me outside the ball, and it was like, oh, boom, here, like a little jump. And then I stepped inside again, and he explained how to channel the thought together with energy and pinpoint a space where you want to be and transfer your consciousness combined with energy into that point, so the physical body follows. So it's like an instant jump. You don't need to spend time, or you don't have to travel in space. It was so much fun. As we grasped that concept, we were jumping in and out of the ball, in and out of the ball. And with this girl, we were just having a blast. We were laughing so much, doing all sorts of things. And I honestly did not want to leave that space. It was so interesting. It was like being a student in a wizard academy in Hogwarts. We were having lots and lots of fun. And then came the morning and came the sun.